Hey guys, Garrettcore EDC here. Have a few different versions of some TWOSUNs today. This one's going out especially for Scott F, who commented in my replies that he likes smaller knives. While these are not small except for the little one right here, they are on the smaller side of TWOSUNs. These are some of my personal favorites, especially these two. They fit in the pocket. They're a little thick on the spines, but there is no pocket clip, so you don't have to have it in the pocket. You can carry it very discreetly. But let's delve into it. We have first on the list the TS135, which was give a shout out to Hawaii Knife and Gear. He turned me onto this knife and a couple others. He's personally done a real nice custom inset wooden scale on this knife. Looks really good, even though the carbon fiber on this is just stellar. Very nice frame lock, has the hardened inserts. Small, not so deep pocket carry clip, but still nice. It's not the spring steel, it's an actually machined clip. Nicely done. Not over embellished flipper tab. Some of their knives can get a little big on the flippers, but this one is nice and functional. Flies right open. There is no pressure point on this knife that I see, to where if you grab it wrong when you're flipping it, it hinders the flipping action. A lot of TWOSUNs are funny. Depending on how you hold them, it makes them hard to open. You have to be careful. Hawaii Knife and Gear did a real good review on this knife. He hit a lot of good points. Something I also did not notice that he stated until after he stated it was the blade shape of this. Hence, one of the reasons I bought it was specifically for that. Really nice knife. Again, this is the TS135. I'll go in later and give some specs, but you know, it's almost hideable in the hand. Again, I have medium-sized hands. I really like this. This is a keeper. Then we have the TS07. This is one of those ones that, again, I really like because of the hidden screw. I'm a big fan of the hidden screw. I don't know why, but I am. This is a night morning. It's a D2. Again, it's got some nicely done milled titanium scales. Nice jimping on the backspacer, a little bit of jimping on the blade. It does have a nice lanyard hole. I really like lanyards. I'm going to be doing some lanyard pictures or videos, excuse me, soon. I make some of my own, and I'll be doing that later. That's a different topic. But anyway, really nice. This is a little bit different design knife. This is a front flipper, and it flies right open. Really nicely done blade. It's got some belly to it. This is just a nicely done knife. Again, it is small. You can hide it almost in the hand. If you want to use that as a defense tool while you're holding this knife, that's fine too. For some non-lethal defense, if you're just thwarting off some bullies and you don't want to kill them, you can use this as that kind of tool. Nicely done. Here we have an extremely small knife. This here is what I call a micro TWOSUN, and this is the TS41. This little thing here is a beast. It is M390. Just got some belly to it. Sort of a weirdly designed. I really like how the pocket clip melds into the handle. It almost disappears depending on what view you look at it at. Has a very nice pocket clip. Because it is so pointed there, it is a little hard to get in and out of pocket. It needs to be ramped off some, but it still functions. It's really just a beautiful knife. One of the things that first brought me to this knife was the cross. Any of you guys that watch my videos, you know that I love God, and He's my best friend. Really nicely done, easy to close. Everything's one-handed. This is a little cumbersome because it's so hard to hold. Well, not so hard, but it is small, and to use it, you know, you got to hold on to it to make sure it doesn't fly out of your hands when you're opening it, because the action is strong. On me, it has not failed due to the way I have to open it. I guess I have to really flick it. But I really like this knife. It's a good keeper. I did have the TS35 fire ant. Really, it was another great knife. I got a good deal on it, and I decided I didn't want it. I had it in my pocket maybe a time or two. I don't even think I carried it, actually. But I ended up selling it to a guy on eBay. He got it. He was very happy with it, and I hope he enjoys it. Last in the list of today's knives, you forgive me, I'm shooting on my bed, guys, because that's where I'm most comfortable at the time. And again, I'll be doing future videos of sitting at the kitchen table or at my desk to where I have a better setup and can do some hands-free stuff. I'm working on a few things, just have not progressed that far yet. So again, I thank all my new subscribers, and I hope to give you some quality content, some outdoor content, some EDC gear content. Again, there I am. I'm getting off topic. I do that at work too. I'll start one job, and before I finish that, I'm starting something else. But that's a good thing that my boss says I'm good at multitasking. But anyway, we have the TWOSUN TS69. Now we have two different blade styles here on this model. I actually have all three of these are TWOSUN TS69s. Now on these two, you can see the blade shape. One is sort of like a reverse tanto, and one is a drop point, clip point, some would say. You know, I'm not really up on all the different points. I reckon I should study before I start doing a bunch of videos, and I'll get better again, better content. And for I keep apologizing, that's my weak point. I'm in such a easygoing guy. I shouldn't be. Anyway, just love these knives. There is lanyard holes in the end of these knives. Small knife, no pocket clip, nicely done, rounded G10. If you can see in this video here how the edges are not polished at all. There is no inserts because it's steel on steel. No chamfering, just a well done, nice uniform knife. Nice plastic or G10 backspacer with some milling there on that thing, and the cutout for the lanyard. And on this one, we have some major chamfering, and I don't know if the camera's showing, I think it is, highly polished. Now, I did not do this. This come to me this way. With that being said, I will be doing that to the other one by taking it apart and polishing and machining the chamfers on this one, as you can see, on the other one. And it's not on this one. You can clearly see the difference. Now, I don't know if the guy that was finishing this knife in the Tucson factory over there in China, we have, you know, in my shop we have guys that are more skilled than others, hence I'm one of them, in my opinion, I guess. But you know, TWOSUN is great. Their fit and finish on knives for the price is just extraordinary. Here we have the same knife, TS69, done in titanium with inserts and ramping cut out. Now it's almost done like the G10 version, but this is done on the frame, not the liner. And we have the hardening insert in there. Nicely done, skeletonized pocket clip. That's in the valley, sort of like the TS1 TS107 I recently shot. As far as that clip falling into that area of no man's land. So again, this is one that is sort of hardened out of pocket, but clean, open design. Again, you can sort of see in this one better than the G10 one because my lighting sucks. The lanyard option. And I do like lanyards, and most of my pocket knives that I carry on a regular basis do have a lanyard. I'll be posting a video of that shortly. But if you look at all three of these, I think the blade is interchangeable, because the overall shape of this knife, if I can hold it right, is identical. Can you see that? Identical. Blade looks identical. So with that being said, I think I'm going to take this blade and change it in this blade. Maybe. I don't know. What do you think? Good idea or bad idea? Bad idea? Why don't you leave a comment in the lower section and let me know your thoughts. I am a machinist. I run a manual mill every day when I get back to work. I'm old school. I've been doing it since 1990. I work with a lot of different metals, mainly, and I work in a job production shop. But I do have the time and the ability to fabricate personal items. I work for a great boss and a great company, which allows me the ability to do personal jobs, or government jobs as we call them. And thought about getting to the knife making thing. Just haven't yet for some reason. One day maybe I will, and I'll post videos. Here's a lanyard I'm working on now. I'm in the process of still possibly changing my mind. I have a little micro bead there of a sort of Lord of the Rings troll looking dude. Not troll. Dwarf, forgive me. I just insulted the dwarfs. I'm in trouble. Nice, very usable key holder. That's the intention of this one. You slide that ring through over your belt loop. Hence, you ain't got no clips. Yet very useful in a system of self-defense. Of course, most people these days fight with guns. I'm still a man that believes in selling things as you should, but again, I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. You can ask my wife about that. God bless. Take care. As always, support the NRA. Feel free to agree or disagree. Better Homes for Heroes. I had a nice little EDC cloth that I carried with me at all times. I have misplaced that thing in the last couple of days. Hence, you don't see it under the knives right now. Heroes.org. Great organization, great outfit. Our heroes need help. They are what fight for our freedom. For guys like you watching or making their own videos, and guys like me making videos, and Lord knows I watch every knife video I can. So that's how us men and women stick together and enjoy the things that drive us. Hence, my weakness right now is Tucson. And I do like American knives. I love a lot of the designs that are out there and the manufacturers. But being married with children and having finances and bills, right now at this particular time I can afford budgets or TWOSUNs. I do have some higher ends. I think I have in another video that I bought when I was single. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for everybody who has helped me. Thank you everybody for the kind replies and the praise and the words of encouragement. It means so much. And I just want to give a shout out to my God. Thank you, God. And God bless America and everyone else too. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.